We need to understand the customers first capture the data before we actually dial up all the ad-subsidized content delivery to the users.
Zubair, the question I'd like to ask you is, if you look at the 5 top categories in terms of spend for advertising, in respect to what channel it is, who do you think are the first 5 guys who will come and exploit this and bring in the numbers? Is it going to be beverages? Is it going to be classic FMCG? What's it going to be?
So as a prelude to my answer, I just want to clarify that what we're talking about in this panel is a diversity of mediums, actually. So you've got on mobile, which is, you all know what on mobile does. You've got Encoach here. AdMob itself is a WAP advertising network. We don't really have, at least I don't claim to be an expert on SMS or ad CRBT myself. So when I speak about, when I answer the question, I'm speaking from the point of view of what kind of advertisers and agency clients have taken up mobile web advertising as a part of their media buys. So to answer the question now, generally, AdMob was founded about 2.5 years ago, and the first set of advertisers that really took it up with Augusto were mobile media companies themselves that were looking to grow their own businesses. They were looking to advertising to both subsidize their own growth by monetizing through an ad network like us, and also use us to acquire new users. So mobile media is one category that I think for the foreseeable future will be a spender. The other categories are traditional online spenders like financial services. There's mobile content companies that have a direct linkage to revenue when they acquire users via mobile advertising. And then there are also the FMCG clients that you alluded to earlier, but generally when they dabble in mobile, it tends to be an experimental line item in a larger media plan.
Okay, we could throw open some questions from all of you all, then we can move on to capture time for just a few more questions that I have. You can direct it to one of the members or you can volunteer to take it.
Hello. One of the questions that I was talking about was the leveraging of this media. What I have found is that, unlike any other medium today, the press, the TV, the holdings, whatever radio, this is the only medium, and I think the only medium where one reach is equal to one ODS. I mean, it's whatever reach you achieve, you can actually achieve the same amount of ODS. And when the brand realizes this, and they're going to come after it in a big way, it's really going to be convincing this on one front. And the other thing is, most of the advertising today on mobile is either reminder medium or promotional medium. So if you can actually leverage into a situation where you can convert it into a campaign and an ad building medium, then you have a great breaking chance. That's what I
Probably take 2 more questions and then move on. Any other questions? Okay, I mean, this is one of my personal favorites. When's the best time to advertise for Kleenex? Is it when you're the but I don't know, it's strong about location-based advertising. Bluetooth probably will take that because it's very much
as far as location-based advertising is concerned, the way
I'm curious if this is the opportunity here for better mics.
see the way brands proceed today is that locations have to product right kind of comes to customers. For example, most of the time our pitch to brands is that okay, this is your PG and this is where your PG can be found. Your PG can be found in consoles or your PG can be found in sports meets, your PG can be found in hangout locations or your PG can be found in colleges. So there are first way in which brands are agreeing or accepting location-based advertising right now is in some targeting. Of course, there is a whole lot of expectations from us as a Bluetooth company that when you go to a mall, you get a coupon which you can go and cash in the door next this one. Just to tell you that requires a lot of scale. Okay, I mean, location-based advertising, like mobile advertising, there is a both hype and lack of expectation, a mixture of both the stuff. So, but what brands will be able to agree today, accept today, and fund today is the targeting based on the location. So, whole idea of you walking across a store and getting a coupon is not something that many brands will be willing to spend money on, and even if they are willing to spend money on, we are not extremely comfortable taking that because measurement is good and bad from the advertising perspective. Too much of measurement, probably Santosh will answer that. Too much of measurement is going to kill an industry which is in a very, very nascent state.
We have one question from the back, and then one from Ashwin.
So we were talking about advertising to rural clients and on more commoditized low and mediums like SMS and voice. What types of targeting can you actually do through those mediums, and how? Maybe even to raise the question, but how contextual can or targeted can advertising be?
On the SMS bit, just to I'll take one by one. I just cover like two things which are of exposure to the SMS on the web front, the mobile web. On the SMS front, the targeting capabilities are available at this point of time. The country is the in terms of state that the customers are coming from the circle that Indian regulation divided into. Like you can target Bombay, you can target Karnataka circle, you can target Andhra Pradesh circle, you can target Delhi circle. So the location bit is a bit available on the SMS piece. Other thing we can target upon is the content being consumed on SMS. So there are a lot of companies who are providing like cricket scores to people, providing news to people, sensing skills to people, or intelligence to people. They can target on dual thing of the residence of the user, which is state, and the kind of content he is consuming. So at that point we understand what kind of demographic profile or the cyber profile the person is coming from, and we target add better to him. That's the SMS piece. On the mobile web front, the kind of work that MOMO has been doing, the targeting parameter is enhanced profile, the kind of features that the user has available to himself, the kind of content being browsed, and the kind of mobile operator is being used. Just to give an example, we can actually target ads based on, say, the users. For example, there's a car manufacturer launching a premium car coming to us, and they want to target only CEOs and senior guys in the corporate India. So we can target only, say, BlackBerry handphones, HTC handphones, Palm Trio, HP, or an R4 kind of stuff. So it actually limits the spillage that is normally goes with your advertising and communication. Second, you can target the moment I reach out to, say, BlackBerry, I will not be for example, I will go off the BlackBerry thing. So I may want to target the user, what kind of information is consuming. So a guy who's probably browsing to financial news portal from his GPS connection can be good audience to target the car to. So that kind of information we leverage based on actual information available in the kind of content he's browsing, and use that and target ads better.
Anyone wants to add to that or more to the next question?
So broadly speaking, specifically the ones which are straight available as of now, to start with, of course, in terms of basic location, in terms of circles, you get specific context, plus people who are straight working specifically on advertising with operators, right, are able to be straight able to basically speak with basic consumers on the specific basis of ARPU, on the basis of handset users, on the specific basis of usage of specific VAS services. You can speak, for example, with a guy who likes Hindi music. So which means I have information about who's the guy who has straight to start with his basic RBT of the Hindi music, and hence I'll be able to speak with him. Right? And hence if I say Hindi music, I'll be able to